Personal story segment tonight, surviving the National Football League. While some players were grievously harmed while playing, others have prospered after they retired. One good example, quarterback Fran Tarkenton, who played 18 seasons and was hit hard as he ran around. Now at 73 years old, Mr. Tarkenton continues running his own business and living a very healthy life. I talked with him earlier this week. So, Mr. Tarkenton, I want to know about the injuries and you. You seem to have weathered them. You're an entrepreneur, businessman. You're very articulate. You speak around the country. But you had concussions. You got hit because you ran a lot as a quarterback.
Tarkenton's going to throw. Well, try to. Randy White taking him. It looks like a ballet dance back there as Tarkenton gets away from everybody and finally does throw.
So what's the difference between you and some of these guys who have dementia at age 50?
I had 2 concussions, and lucky for me, I went back in the game after the concussions, and if you do that and you have another concussion, you're in big trouble. We didn't have protocol back then, and now, you know, if someone is concussed, they take him off the field. They don't put him back in for the rest of that game or other games because they want to get that concussed healed up before they put him back in.
So it was just luck, you believe, your physiology was able to absorb the punishment you took. Do you have now at age 73 any maladies that you attribute to playing pro football?
I've got an artificial right shoulder, and I've got about 150 stitches on me, but every football player does. But I played for 18 years. I missed 5 games because of injury, and I got hurt, got my leg broken when I was in the pocket. So running around so much didn't bother me injury-wise.
When you watch the game today, the players are bigger, faster. The collisions are more intense. Is it too violent today?
Yes, but I think they're doing a good job of bringing that under control. That targeting, when you got a guy hitting another guy head-to-head, a receiver or a quarterback, they're knocking that out. The helmets today are ridiculous. They're about 3 times the size and weight of our helmets.
There's a hit.
The helmets are weapons, and they're stopping that targeting and using the helmet as a weapon because that's really causing tremendous concussion problems.
Maybe a lot of people say they should go back to the smaller helmets, even almost leather helmets, although I don't think I would do that, to stop all this business. Now, I want you to go back to 1974. You're with the Minnesota Vikings, legendary team. You're up against the Miami Dolphins in the Super Bowl, but you're carrying the offense on your shoulders. What was your thought process? Did you throw up? Were you sick? What was the situation?
None of that. We were so excited to be there, and all people are. The Super Bowl, it's a football game. It's no different. You prepare the same way. You practice the same way. Same rules, same thing, and you get excited about it, but it's no different than all the other games you play. It's no bigger than the championship game.
But you weren't nervous at all when you went out there for the first few plays?
No.
It was just, you just walked out?
No.
Okay. The Dolphins crushed you. What's the feeling on the plane? What's your feeling?
Well, you know, it was a terrible disappointment because the season's over. You got to wait a whole nother year before you can play again. It's a great disappointment, but we played in 3 of the first 11 Super Bowls, and we didn't really lose. We just ran out of time.
I see.
but the fact of the matter, it does haunt me. I think about it every day, and I would have liked so much for my teammates, for the fans of Minnesota, to win 1 Super Bowl game, and we didn't, and it does haunt me.
Even after all these years, you still think about it, huh? What I could have done, okay.
Yes.
Last question for you. You're a smart guy, a successful guy. You've gotten through the pro football thing, fairly in good shape. Would you let your son play big-time football?
No, not today. I think it's gotten too rough, too tough for a whole lot of reasons. I think it's a dangerous sport right now, and I wouldn't let my son play.
All right, Mr. Tarkenton, thanks very much for your candor. We appreciate it.